Is orange juice actually good for you? That's one of the questions I've been asking myself recently. I'm doing a bit of research on the internet, on YouTube, on Google, etc. Because I wanted to know, is orange juice actually good for you despite the high sugar level? Pretty much all the videos that I came across online state that concentrated orange juice or orange juice from concentrate is worse than not from concentrate, because concentrate has had all the water sucked out of it, so it can be compacted better to be shipped from different countries into the UK. And then they put water back into it afterwards to sell the product. So obviously there's some sort of processing going on there, which nobody really likes to hear. So unconcentrated is generally better because it has less processing, and during that processing period there could be added sugar, added preservatives, added artificial colors and flavors. The other thing is unconcentrated orange juice retains more fiber and more natural nutrients. When that processing period happens, it can lose a lot of that. So that's one of the main things. But what I found online is a lot of people are saying the main problem is whenever you drink orange juice, either concentrate or non-concentrate, you lose a vital factor that you would get when you actually eat an orange, which is fiber. And although inside a normal orange that you'd eat, the fruit itself, there is a lot of sugar. There's less sugar than in orange juice because there's likely to be added sugar in there. And also you've got fiber to balance out the sugar. The fiber and the sugar can balance out and help your body to process the sugar at a better rate. Whereas when you drink the orange juice, just the juice itself from concentrate, from non-concentrate, you lose a lot of the fiber, meaning you're just drinking a lot of sugar and there's nothing to balance it out. I've been thinking about that. I thought, why don't we just eat a meal with our orange juice, which most people do anyway. I know a lot of people like, me, myself included, a lot of people like to just have a glass of orange juice, but if you was to have your orange juice while eating a meal, then you can counteract that loss of fiber. So that's what I thought of doing. And then I thought, let's research some high fiber foods to see what would be good to eat with an orange juice. So here's a list of some high fiber foods for you. So according to ChatGPT, whole grains, lentils and chickpeas are high in fiber. A lot of fruit and veg is high in fiber, but it's unlikely you're gonna eat fruit and veg with your orange juice. So other things like nuts and seeds are high in fiber. Popcorn is high in fiber. So you actually, obviously if you have some sort of balance, you're actually doing yourself a favor going to the cinema and sitting there with your popcorn. Whole grain pasta, sweet corn, and among a few other things. But basically, if you can try and balance out your orange juice with a food that's high in fiber, orange juice is not bad for you. You just need to balance that sugar intake. So I'm currently having some orange juice with my morning eggs. I know that eggs wasn't on the list, but I think it's just important to balance it with some sort of food. Most foods carry fibers, fats, proteins, and other nutrients, but I think as long as you're eating some sort of meal with your orange juice, then you're balancing out that sugar intake. So that's my opinion. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but there's a lot of videos online that slander orange juice and say stay away from it, it's bad for you, etc., etc. But me personally, I think if you can balance it with a meal, then you're good to go.